Hello, my name is Leandra Long, and I'll be talking to you about social media engineering. What is social media engineering? Well, first, let's start with social engineering. Social engineering involves manipulation and persuasion and is closely related to identity theft. Hackers use social engineering as a tool to act as legitimate people or businesses, gaining their victims' trust. In real life, social engineering is used in many ways. In most cases, it's used on social media. Oversharing online is very common. The more personal information you include on your public profile, the easier it is for a hacker to use that information against you. Let's get into the history of social media engineering. Social media engineering came into the picture in the early 2000s. From 2005 to 2008, MySpace was the largest social networking site in the world. In March of 2018, a hacker that goes by the name of Peace claimed to have access to the email addresses, usernames, and passwords of at least 360 million MySpace users. The actual hack took place in 2008. There's no legitimate reason for why he did it, but user data like that can always be bought or sold. You'll also hear about Peace in connection to the best social media and blogging platform called Tumblr. In 2013, Tumblr suffered a data breach that resulted in approximately 65 million accounts being accessed. Want to know how this happened and how you can prevent it from happening? It's estimated that the average person spends more than 2 hours a day on social media. Scammers and pranksters typically target high-profile social media accounts. A common way that scammers and hackers get into these accounts are by people who reuse passwords for multiple sites. This falls under the term phishing. Phishing is very easy and it is one of the most effective techniques to hack social media accounts. It's important to have knowledge about basic internet terminologies to avoid being hacked. Hackers and scammers will create a duplicate of a login page that looks like a real login page. The victim will be tricked into thinking it's a real login page, which means they'll most likely put in their real login details. Now the hacker's job is done, and your login details will be stored in their database. I too have experienced social media engineering myself. I was recently hacked on my Instagram. Really, I'm not sure how they did it exactly, but I'm pretty sure they used my email. Was I able to get back in? Yes, but guess what? They did it again. They changed the email to my Instagram, they changed the password to my Instagram, and now there's no way around them. I have 3 simple steps that I don't mind sharing to prevent being hacked by any hackers. First, check the URL of the login page. Most browsers will have a lock symbol in front of the URL to let us know that it's a secure site. Secondly, never log into social media accounts on another person's device or any other device. And last, avoid emails or texts that send a link for you to log in your social media account. Because 9 times out of 10, like I said before, it will be a fake login page. Quick question, do you know what keylogging is? Keylogging is another easy technique hackers use. A keylogger is a program that can record and monitor the user's input and keeps a log of all keys that have been entered. The information that they receive will be sent to the hackers via the internet. I bet you're still confused about keyloggers. How can you detect keyloggers? That's easy. Scan your USB drive before using it, download from trusted sites only, and use a good antivirus. Most social networking sites use multi-factor authentication to prevent hackers from accessing your account. Multi-factor authentication is an electronic authentication method in which a user is granted access to a site or application only after successfully presenting 2 or more pieces of evidence to further verify their identity. On most social networking, you'll be asked to provide a number and an email for further verification. and a code will be sent to either the number or the email. Without a doubt, social media attacks are very dangerous and can have serious consequences for users. However, if you take appropriate security measures to protect your account, then your chances of being hacked are slim. Thank you for taking the time to listen and learn about social media engineering, and have a great day.